Hello viewers, and thank you for joining us on another exciting episode of Crime and Road Safe to Watch, a program meant to strengthen police-public synergies in the fight against crime. My name is Onisisa Sibanda. On the 3rd of October 2024, 6 unknown male suspects armed with machetes and pistols pounced on Pinsi Farm in Goromonzi and made away with 3,000 United States dollars and some other valuables. The Zimbabwe Public Police confirms the arrest of Sarezi Shoniwa, aged 57, in connection with the robbery case. On 9 November 2024, detectives from CID Homicide Harare arrested the suspect at Zinganga Village, Seke, after receiving information that he was one of the suspects captured on CCTV for the robbery incident. The suspect admitted to being one of the suspects and implicated Godfrey Mapanzure, Brian Chianwa, Tawanda Manokore, and Mofu, with no further particulars known, as his accomplices. Investigations by the detectives revealed that Godfrey Mapanzure and Tawanda Manokore were arrested on 9 November 2024 in connection with a case of armed robbery which occurred in Mutorashanga. Sarezi Shoniwa and his accomplices are also clearing another case of armed robbery which occurred on 26 October 2024 along Creston Bank Road, where a Toyota RAV4 vehicle, registration number AEE6525, a star pistol, 5 cell phones, and 760 United States dollars cash was stolen. The Zimbabwe Public Police commends the public for their continued support and cooperation in the fight against crime. Meanwhile, the police is appealing for information which may lead to the arrest of the outstanding suspects. Anyone with information to contact National Complaints Desk on 0242 703 631 or WhatsApp on 0712 800 197 or report at any nearest police station. Moving on to ZRP Marondera Rural, a call has been made to respect the sanctity of human life. The Crime and Road Safety Watch crew recently visited ZRP Marondera Rural and interviewed the officer in charge, Inspector Gift Mutemararo, who spoke on murder cases in his area.
Marondera Rural for this year 2024 has received 13 cases of murder, and of these cases of murder we are realizing that most of them are related to domestic violence, whereby relatives fight over petty issues. A good example is a case of murder which occurred in village 18 Masomera here in Marondera, where a couple fought over a bucket of maize, and their argument resulted in the wife assaulting her husband, who succumbed to injuries. We also have a case of two brothers who had bought their Mushikashika vehicle from the process of farming tobacco, and they had disagreements. Those disagreements resulted in them fighting, and the young brother murdering his brother. I would like to take this opportunity to warn members of the public that murder is a serious offense and it attracts a long sentence. I therefore implore members of the public that when they've got a misunderstanding, they have a choice to seek legal advice or to seek professional counseling and to seek guidance from their local leadership and including the church. Us as police, we have got specialized units which are victim-friendly units, and the office of the Community Relations Liaison Officer, who can assist you when you've got disputes and when you've got some misunderstandings.
Still on murder cases, the officer commanding ZRP Manicaland Province, Commissioner Piri, spoke about these cases and other prevalent crimes in the province. She said this when she was addressing villagers at a function.
Ndoda kutaura nedambudziko ratiri kusangana naro rekupondana, kuurayana. Vanhu zveshuwa vari kuurayana munzvimbo ino. Kwete munzvimbo yenyu mambo, asi yechisombanje. Ndati nditaure nezvazvo kuti tasai muno ushomanani hwatasara tiri. Tikapota tichiurayana, tozosara tavangana. Kana paita dambudziko, musafungisise kuuraya mumwe wenyu. Kana kurova, zvokuti munhu anosara achinoita kafira mberi. Uyai kwatiri. Tikuyananisei, tikugadzirisei. Dambudziko ramuri kunetsanirana. Kuona vechikuru varipo panapa. Handifungi kuti izero revanhu vechikuru vari kuita zvinhu zvakadaro. Izero revana vari kukura vatiri kutarisira kuti ndo vachazokurawo kuti vazochembera. Vazokwanisa kutsanangurirawo generation to come, vana vari kuzoberekwa kuti zvakanaka nezvakaipa ndezvipi. Then ndouya pa early child marriages. Ipapo ndoda kukubatsirai vana baba nana mai. Kurodza mwana ari below 16 kana kuti below 13 kana kuti below 9. Vamwe vari kutorodza ne9 years chaidzo. Imhosva, marodza newe waroora. Mese tinobata. Mwana haapedze nzara mumba. Kurodza mwana kuchikafu kuti tikwanise kurarama. Imhosva iyoyo. Zvakafanana nokutora mwana wehanzvadzi. Vana amai, kutora mwana wehanzvadzi mobatsirana kuti murume rara nemuzukuru. Imhosva, mabatsira kupara mhosva yerepo. Tendisingade kusungana nditi. Tiri kunzwisisa tese vana baba. Tetewo mamwe ma-rape cases. Kune mamwe machechi aya handingataure nezita mambo. Vari kurodza futi. Vachibata chibharo. Vakadzi 10. Asa uguti uri kungoda vamwe. Itai kuti mwana aende kuchikoro, adzidze, agowana basa rekuzokuchengetaiwo mangwana.
That story takes us to the end of the first segment of Crime and Road Safe to Watch. See you shortly. We're in the second segment of Crime and Road Safe to Watch. We are now in the rainy season and most parts of the country have started receiving rainfall. However, this season comes with its dangers and disadvantages such as flooding and drowning. We spoke to the officer in charge, S28E Sub-Upper Unit, who spoke on those dangers and how to deal with them.
We are coming before you to share some safety tips so that we mitigate the impact of the rains. As we are already in the rainy season, we anticipate the trend of drownings to skyrocket as our rivers start flooding, as more rains are pouring. We expect the trend to increase. This is due to the problem that people will always try to cross flooded rivers. As Sabawaka, we are saying when the river is flooded, it's better to be late than to be the late. Always encourage one another to wait until the water subsides. Especially with these flash floods, they just come for a short period. You just allow an hour, you go back to the crossing point, you find there's no more water. So there's no point of rushing. During this rainy season, we also encourage parents to say, when you hear the weather forecast, the rains are coming, please make sure you look after your kids. Those kids maybe who cross the river to the other side of the school, it's advisable maybe to not allow them to go to school during that period, because once they cross to the other side and when they come back, the rivers are flooded. They always attempt to go home. Also, the bus drivers, please don't be persuaded by the passengers to cross flooded rivers. Make it a policy that once the river is flooded, you park your bus and allow the water to subside. If it means waiting for 2 days or 3 days, it's better than to lose life. We also have this issue of people who are riverside poachers. They leave these pits, and during the rainy season, these pits are filled up with water, and these kids, they always come and they start swimming, and they end up drowning. So if you are residing near these pits, please emphasize to your kids, emphasize to your children that they should not play in this or near these pits, because they end up losing their lives. We also have crossing points. We have some villagers who reside the other side of the river. They go there, they are drinking beer, they come back, the river is flooded. Please find a place to put up overnight, and you can always cross the following day. There are some crossing points where people have these makeshift canoes which they use to cross people. We've got the Chilonga issue where people use boats to cross during this rainy season. We encourage the boat users and the authorities that are near these places to emphasize that people are wearing life jackets. Everyone who is crossing, it is mandatory according to the England Waters Act that whenever you are using a watercraft, everyone on board should be wearing a life jacket. People, when they are buying life jackets, they should buy life jackets for non-swimmers, because if you buy life jackets for swimmers, it can aid you to float, but it cannot suspend you 100% above the water. But life jackets for non-swimmers, they are designed in such a way that they will make sure you remain afloat as long as possible until you are rescued.
We now move on to this week's road safety segment. We caught up with the Traffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe's Media and Corporate Communications Officer.
Traffic Safety Council Zimbabwe has noted with great concern a number of road crashes that occur at intersections, especially during the rainy season. In most cases, motorists approach these intersections in high speeds, failing to abide by the instructions given by traffic lights, stop, or give way signs. This has resulted in vehicles colliding with one another, subsequently causing injury, death, and property damage. Research has proven that these road crashes increased during the rainy season. Now that the rainy season is upon us, it is imperative that we avoid actions that result in loss of life, property damage, and injury. Firstly, when approaching an intersection, it is advisable that you engage lower gear to reduce speed. This helps you have total control of your vehicle in case of emergency. While in the intersection, you are bound by law to follow the instructions given by traffic lights. Red means stop, amber means prepare to stop, and green means go. However, you should proceed with caution even if it instructs you to go. In the absence of traffic lights, the highway code instructs that you give way to traffic approaching from the right. And where an intersection is controlled by stop or give way signs, the first person to arrive is the first person to leave. Abiding by these rules and regulations at intersections will ensure total safety, especially this rainy season. As Traffic Safety Council Zimbabwe, we encourage all motorists to abide by the rules and regulations of the road and to be courteous when using the roads as stipulated by defensive driving course. We also appeal to motorists to conduct themselves in order, avoiding the creation of third lanes so that we have a smooth flow of traffic on our roads and intersections.
We take a short break. Join us in the third and final segment of Crime and Road Safety Watch. We're in the third and final segment of Crime and Road Safety Watch. Thank you for staying with us. Police-public partnerships have paid off for Zetarapi-Bulawayo Central Traffic, as Proton Bakeries donated drums which are to be used as barriers on roadblocks.
Just want to appreciate the good gesture that has been extended to us by the Proton Bakeries of Zimbabwe. By donating these drums to us, this will go a long way in safeguarding the security of our members who will be manning the roadblocks out there, because we've seen a rise in the number of police officers who are being run over by vehicles on roadblocks. So this one is going to enhance the visibility of our police officers when manning roadblocks, because as we can see, there are reflectors, meaning it will reflect from far away even during the night.
We gather here not just to fulfill a necessary commitment, but to reaffirm our dedication to the Bulawayo community and its safety. Today we are making a humble contribution by donating our roadblock drums to the Bulawayo Zetarapi traffic. This initiative is more than just a donation. It reflects the belief in the importance of collaboration between our businesses and our Bulawayo city authorities in maintaining order and security within our beloved Bulawayo city. As a corporate entity, we understand our responsibility. It is our hope that these drums will aid Zetarapi in the crucial work, enhancing their presence on the road and ensuring our public safety. We look forward to a continued partnership aimed to ensuring Bulawayo, our city, remains a safe and thriving community.
As we are now in the 2024-2025 farming season, SIDCO Limited has joined hands with the Zimbabwe Republic Police to deal with illegal syndicates who are selling counterfeit seeds to unsuspecting farmers.
There are people out there who are taking advantage of the farmers, advantage of the seed companies, and in the process they are selling counterfeit maize seed. And this seed is being sold at hardwares, on the street corners, even at open markets. For example, in Harare, such as Zimbare Musika, in Bulawayo, Gweru, and the other towns. So in this regard, the Zimbabwe Republic Police has launched an operation which is targeted at dealing with the fake seed traders. And we are happy that SIDCO have come on board as usual. And this operation will run until the end of the year. So in this regard, for the purpose of identification of fake seed, I know the media might ask how are police officers going to identify fake seed since they are not experts. We are working with agronomists who are going to be seconded by SIDCO, because they are the people who know what genuine seed is and what fake seed is. So we also call upon the media to cooperate in terms of conscientizing the public so that they are not hoodwinked into buying fake seed, and also to buy seed from registered outlets which are well known, outlets which have got licenses, not outlets which are operating from street corners, from the boot of vehicles, or from markets where we know that these markets are not registered to be selling seed. And we are also appealing to the public to give us information, because we know, as per the figures given by the MD, that there are people out there who are packaging maize which has not been certified as a seed. So the people are known out there. We want those people to be arrested so that the law can take its course during this operation. That's why we are appealing for information from members of the public, even from the media. And remember, last time we got information from the media with the security guys from SIDCO, and we had 2 pounds at Mbare Musika, where we recovered tons and tons of fake seed which was being sold on the streets. And we also want to urge Zimbabweans that as they prepare for this season, I know some of the farmers have started planting, they must not, buy fake seed, because 1, they will realize financial losses. 2, we don't want to perpetuate criminality. Anyone who is engaged in criminality deserves to go to jail. That's why we are saying, as the police will ensure that the law takes its course without fear or a favor. And we also want to appeal to Zimbabweans to report anyone selling fake seed or selling seed on street corners or on vehicle booths or even at places such as Mbari or Blawai and other towns, to report on the National Complaint Desk number, which is 0242 703 631, 0242 703 631, or WhatsApp number 0712 800 197, 0712 800 197. And we also want to call upon other stakeholders to come on board like what SIDCO have done, so that we assist the farmers to acquire genuine and certified seed for the purposes of farming.
It is now time for people on the police wanted list. ZRP Karoi Rural is looking for Russell Prince Masanga of Zinyasa Village, Chief Zimba, for a case of murder. Clemens Rusemo of Chieta Village, Huyo Settlement Area, Chief Chundu Nyamakate, is wanted by ZRP Makuti for a case of murder. Police in Zimba are looking for Dominic Matibiri of Musiwa Village, Chief Zimba, for a case of rape. Anyone with information that may assist in the location of any of these wanted persons should feel free to visit any nearest police establishment or contact us on the following details. Call us on our National Complaints Desk number 0242 703 631. Visit our website www.zrp.gov.zw or email us on feedback@zrp.gov.zw. You can also get in touch with us on our X platform @Police Zimbabwe, or like and follow us on our Facebook page, Zimbabwe Republic Police. In case you've missed any of our Crime and Road Safety Watch episodes, you can watch them on our YouTube channel, Zimbabwe Republic Police. It has been a pleasure having you along. From me, Onisisa Sibanda, and the Crime and Road Safety Watch crew behind the scenes. Pleasant viewing.